Dear 13-year-old me, it's me, you. I'm here to tell you that everything turns out okay. You're an 8th grader, trying to keep up with school, friends, and those awkward middle school dances.
Dear Me is a collection of letters that women have written to their teenage selves, reflecting on past insecurities and talking about where they are now. Rhianna Saj is the creator of sheisbear.com. That's where the collection of letters is. Why was it important for you to encourage women to write these letters?
It's just super important because, everyone's so negative about our bodies. We never have nothing nice to say about ourselves. It's always things about other people that are nicer, but we need to change the conversation and start talking nicer to ourselves and be kinder to ourselves. And the Dear Me letters give you an opportunity to go back in time and, say, wow, I wish I was a little nicer to myself back then, because in the grand scheme of things, it's not that hard and it's really not that bad.
Now, the IPPs, just to give viewers an idea of what they are, they're a year-long project, and it's not limitless what you can do. There are some parameters, and you do have to get it approved, but really it's up to you what you want to do. So why was it important, why did you want to do an online community challenging women's beauty standards? Why was that something you wanted to do?
I think social media has a huge part to do with it. It's basically where a lot of things start. That's where a lot of the teasing starts, especially with millennials. That's where teasing starts. That's where opinions are formatted and filters. Profile pictures, people think of captions to say. It's not so candid anymore. And the point of Bear is to take that negativity and turn it into a positive. And social media is a good platform to start that with.
When I started, I was reading your website this morning, and I often say that the least favorite thing about my job is doing my hair and makeup every day. Honestly, it is, but I don't often think about why I still do it, even though I really don't like, brushing my hair and doing my makeup. And your project really got me thinking about that. Why do I do it? It has no implications on the job I do or talking to people. So have you gotten similar feedback? Are people coming up and talking to you about that?
I've had a lot of, especially young women, that say they feel obligated to and they feel expected to do it in the workplace. Because I'm sure you've got it before. If you don't do your hair or if you don't do your makeup, it's strangers giving you comments like, oh, are you sick today? Or are you tired? It's just because I didn't do my hair or my makeup doesn't mean that I'm actually tired or that I'm sick. I think it's just an expectation, and a lot of people are starting to recognize, especially with Bear, that the natural way that we are and our natural selves is okay, and that should be more than enough.
What's one, I'm sure you learned a lot from doing this project, but maybe can you share with us one big thing that you learned while doing this?
I think the biggest thing that I've learned is that I'm not necessarily the only person with self-esteem issues. When you're a teenager and you're 14 years old in high school and trying so hard to fit in, you think that this is only happening to you. But in reality, some of the most confident people that I surround myself with have self-esteem issues too, no matter how old they are. If they're still in high school right now and they're engaging with the platform, or if they're my parents or my grandparents or my parents' friends, they've dealt with their own issues too. And it's just kind of realizing that you're not alone in it.
Well, thank you so much, Rhianna. It's a great project, so congratulations, and I'm sure it's going to invoke some conversation. So thank you.
Thanks.
Darling, we are stunning. Love, me.